So opening our space, and I thought because everyone is a um, that we would explore what makes a human great, what makes an individual such that everyone else is prepared to sacrifice their lives, their days. What makes people so great? We have to ask ourselves this question. What is it that I, associating with this great individual, what will I get out of it? What's my net result? I think it's a fair question in this world. Whether it is a religious individual, whether it's a political individual, a royal individual, or an elder in your community, what do you get out of it? What's the point of associating with someone? And what's the point at associating with those who are considered to be great in our worldview? And if we consider this question deep enough, we'll understand that we have given the quality of greatness to plastic, to digits, to bricks and mortar, to titles. So you give people Nobel Peace Prize. Do you know who Nobel was? He was the bloke who invented gunpowder. You understand the karmic reaction to that. Now you have to give everyone peace prizes. Interesting, huh? Anyway, so what makes an individual great? And you'll find that society compels us to associate greatness with what the media ensures is greatness. So you can, air out your dirty laundry and it's televised throughout the world because there's some celebrity having a domestic, and they're great. And people spend hours and days associated with that, whole lives. Then there are people who've been camping for days for today, for a glimpse. And you ask yourself, what is it? What is it that this gives you? So if you sat with people who are enlightened, you'll know they don't give you anything. They just sit quietly, and in the sitting of quietness, everything happens. And they don't ask to be worshipped, normally hidden somewhere. Those who wish to be worshipped should be avoided because the game is something different. So, when we consider this, we realize that in order to understand this pathology, because it is an illness, that we value that which has no value at the expense of that which is irreplaceable, meaning ourselves. So we have the fact we have children going into the mines in Congo and other places in Africa in order for us to have our mobile phones. Right? So we value this more than we value children going over there. Yet, you have all the outcry. Oh my God, look at what's happening in Ukraine to all the kids. Right? So you see these double standards. These values are simply given from one to another. And it's the media that decides what you value. So we valued medical information. We valued political information. We valued religious information. The priests have let you down, the doctors have let you down, and the politicians have let you down. So you realize those that we considered to be great actually turned out to be, in fact, far less than great compared to just average human beings. So this makes us consider what defines greatness in a human being. What defines that? Is it courage? Is it integrity? Is it authenticity? Or is it the titles, the clothes, the money, the car, the home, the society, the prestige? What defines a human being? What do you think your definition will be at the end of the day? Will it be, hey, that was a great car? That's how I'm going to be remembered. Yeah? What defines us? And you realize whether you're queens or kings or emperors makes no difference. No difference. None that you have collected takes you anywhere. In fact, you're worried about losing it. And you're so dependent on that is your definition. That when it comes to reality, when it comes to actually recognizing that all that we have collected, whether they're titles, whether they're status, whether it's bank accounts, irrespective, all of this is dispensable. All of this is dispensable. None of it is going to go with you. None of it. In fact, none of it is yours even now. The illusion is it's yours. The illusion is the body is yours. As I said to a friend of mine last week, I said, you just popped out of your mum. And she was quite taken back by that. I said, well, what do you mean? I was born. I said, well, no, you had no part in it. You had no part in it. None of us had. We are a product of another. It's this perpetual cycle. And you begin to realize that in this perpetual cycle, that there is a reason human, those with a high mind, that's what definition of human means. Man means mind, hu means high mind or clear mind, different ways to define this. That we have the capacity to recognize what life is about. And this is why human life is pristine. Not because we're clever. In fact, we're the dumbest out of them all. A cow knows it's a cow. Well, it doesn't know it's a cow, but it lives and behaves like a cow. Doesn't behave like a dog or a cat. Never see a cow meow, see him mooing, never see them meowing. No, it can only be a cow. We can be either. We have the capacity either to be what we are, human, align ourselves with life, with ourselves, mind, all that stuff, or we get into this progress. Life ain't good enough. We want more. We want to improve things. We want to gather things. And in doing that, we begin to redefine ourselves with what we've done or what we are. Einstein, yes, fantastic, 150 years, his name is remembered. But soon his physics becomes obsolete. In 200 years' time, who do you think is going to call you? So we have to ask ourselves, what makes a human great? And my understanding, and sitting with those people who have demonstrated their greatness in many ways, is those who are great are the ones who know what they are. And to know what you are, you need to know what you're not. And to know what you're not, you need to use the breath to go in. And through the breath, we begin to realize we have a body, we're not the body. We have thoughts and mind, we're not the mind. We realize this whole process creates this emotional content that changes, we're not that. Then where do we end up? We always end up with our essential nature. And there are two qualities to that nature that you will find: nirvana, without form. Without form. Nirvana, without flame, right? When it's extinguished. And what's extinguished is in that moment, there is the presence. So there is presence and there is silence and there's a level of stillness. And the more we listen to that stillness, the deeper that stillness becomes. And in that, we go away from this doubt that we are somehow separated from existence itself, and therefore from the source, or whatever you want to call it. So, what makes a human being great isn't necessarily what they have. It's those who have nothing that makes them great. Because to have nothing, no thingness, means you're unattached. And if we can't hold on to the body, what are you going to hold on to? No? So we leave it at that. Today's rant. Okay. So, as usual, our meditation. And again, it's the quality of your meditation. There are certain qualities of your experience, and I want to try and see if I can help identify them. So, eyes are closed, mouth is closed. It's quite a deliberate thing we do. We make sure shoulders are loose, neck is loose, and just pull your back up a bit. So you're upright, sitting with a level of, imagine you sitting with a level of presence for yourself, being present to yourself. Okay, and you're going to just give yourself permission to just look at your body, look at what's going on with yourself. So pull your shoulders back, make sure they're not hunched. And if you just take a quick scan of the body to notice if you're comfortable, change your posture if you need to get a comfortable posture. So once you're there, next breath in, bringing ourselves to ourselves, and just notice your posture. Remember, your intention is to be present, to notice what's going on with yourself. So we begin to notice the physical body first. And you'll notice that your body is held in place with whatever you're sitting on. And so you can afford to just relax a little bit. Next breath in, once again coming to your body, but this time we're going to scan the body from the top all the way down, and we're going to look for sensations. We don't need to label them or identify them, just know where they are. And just scan yourself down from your head, across your face, all the way down. Noticing any dominant sensation, just make a note of it, where it is, location. Okay. Next breath in. Next breath in, bring your focus now to the seat you're on. And begin to notice that there are sensations within your body where your body makes contact with whatever you're sitting on. And as you breathe in, you bring your focus up towards your hips. And it's quite a deliberate process, scanning different parts of the body, simply to note what's going on. And in doing so, we become present to our body. Bring your focus now down your thighs. From your knees, you move down to your ankles, scanning your shin, the calf muscles. From your ankles, you move to your feet. And then moving your focus to the soles of your feet. Coming back to the seat you're on. Once again, notice how well you held in place. And you can locate yourself. Become aware of the environment you're in. If you're feeling warm and comfortable, it's because of the environment you're in. The breath you are taking right now can only be taken from the environment you're in. Allowing yourself to be located. Notice your back is straight and upright. As you breathe in, you bring your focus from your lower back upwards towards your middle back. Again, just scanning, looking for sensations. Don't take life too seriously. And then again, moving your focus up from your middle back to your shoulder blades. Notice your shoulders now. Bring your focus towards your neck. And if you just gently pull your chin in, you'll notice the back of the neck stretches, aligning your neck, your head, and your spine. From your shoulders, you move your focus gently down towards your elbows. Moving down towards your wrists. Notice the palms of your hands. Notice the fingers on your hands. And then gently bring your focus towards your eyes. Notice by simply intending to bring your focus to your eyes, you become aware of the darkness behind your eyes. Notice how this part of the body feels. And then as you breathe out, allow this part to relax and soften. Bringing your focus now towards your mouth. Notice your tongue. Scanning your tongue from the back all the way till the tip. Allow it to soften. Notice the sensations on the roof of your mouth. Inside of your cheeks. Allow your jaw to soften. And then as the breath goes out, allow the face to soften and relax. Next breath in, once again, coming to your body as a whole. And just sense your body as best as you can. Next breath in, bringing your awareness, your focus towards your inner space. By this, we mean our thoughts and how we're feeling. So just take a note of how you feel within yourself, just a general space. Moving your focus towards your thoughts. What's currently within your thoughts, if anything? How does your mental space feel? Gently bring your focus now towards your chest, placing your awareness on the surface of your chest. And begin to notice the movement of the chest in rhythm with the breath. Hold your focus. Allow the breath to breathe by itself. Notice any sensations as the chest moves out and the chest moves in. Moving your focus a bit deeper into yourself, as though it's right in the center of your body, and hold your awareness there, waiting, waiting to discover how you're feeling right now. Allow yourself to notice how you're feeling right now. Is this moment enough? Do you feel settled right now, content, or do you feel unsettled, anxious? And on your next breath out, you open your awareness to all the sounds around you. Allow these sounds to come to you. You don't need to seek them out. Simply listen. When you're ready, bring your focus just beneath your nose and begin to notice the movement of your breath. Allow your breath to breathe by itself. Hold your focus just beneath your nose with a little bit of effort. When you feel you've been distracted by my voice or a thought or a sound, notice the distraction, come back to your breath. Stay with your breath. Stay with your breath. Notice your in-breath has a start and an end, and your out-breath has a start and an end. See if you can notice that. Using the breath as your anchor, focused here and now. Start, end of your in-breath, start, end of your out-breath. And now just to move deeper into the moment, begin to follow your out-breath all the way to the end. And as you follow each breath out, allow your body to relax a little bit further, allowing your awareness to be absorbed in the breath itself. Allowing each out-breath to move you deeper and deeper into the moment. Stay with your breath. Notice there's a tiny little gap at the end of your out-breath before the in-breath begins. See if you can notice that. Notice how your breath feels now. Does your breath feel light or does it feel heavy? Does your breath feel long or does it feel short? Alert yet relaxed. Does your breath feel light or does it feel heavy? Stay with your breath. And now bringing your focus to the sound of your breath. As best as you can. Listening to the in-breath as it comes in, listening to the out-breath as it goes out. Stay with your breath. Listening to the in-breath as it comes in, listening to the out-breath as it goes out. On your next breath out, once again, gently opening your awareness to all the sounds around you, including the sound of your breath. Listening. Listening as intently as you can. Gently bring your focus just beneath your nose and sit with your breath. If you feel still, notice the stillness. If you feel peaceful, focus on the peace. On your next breath out, if you expand your awareness, becoming aware of your whole body as best as you can. Notice how the body feels. Notice you're still sitting in the same place you began, bringing your focus to the sensations where your body makes contact with your seat. Allow your awareness to drift down to your thighs, gently moving downwards towards your ankles, coming to your feet, and then the soles of your feet. Back is still straight and upright. Shoulders, arms, hands relaxed and comfortable. Eyes are still closed, mouth is still closed, your face is relaxed, coming back to your breath. And now as the breath comes in, you sense your body. As the breath goes out, you sense your body. Allowing that stillness and peace to permeate your body. Breathing in, you sense your body. Breathing out, you sense your body. When you hear the next bell, use this bell to draw a few deep breaths in, and in your own good time, gently opening your eyes, taking your time, enjoying the silence